Hi world, my name's Abby, and today we're going to talk about all the small pets I have had over the years. We're going to start off with what I remember being my first pair of guinea pigs. I know there were two before that, but I don't really remember anything about it. And this was 2016. These two guinea pigs called King Bubbles and Baymax. And I remember calling him King Bubbles because he had the crown on his head, and Baymax was a teddy guinea pig. And my little brother Charlie, that was his guinea pig, he named it Baymax because that was his favourite movie at the time. I don't really remember much from them because I was young, but I do have memories of their cage being there. I do have one picture of them, and that's it. So we're going to move along to my hamster. We got him in 2017, and me, my mum and my brother went shoe shopping, and school shoe shopping, and we came home with Nibbles the hamster. Do you want to know why we called it Nibbles? Because it tried to escape its cage on the day that we brought it into the house. And he was a menace. He would literally, any chance he got, he tried to escape all the time. I remember being asleep one night and I wake up to this crashing noise, and I turn over on my side and I see this tiny thing run across my room in the dark underneath my wardrobe. Then in 2018 we got our first pair of gerbils, Honey and Berry. They lived in Essex with us and they moved all the way here to Yorkshire. So they had a really exciting life. At the time, when we were quite young, so I didn't really know about gerbils having respiratory infections or anything. So they both caught the same infection and died. And I remember coming home from swimming one night and I get in their cage and I'm like, oh my god, they've been fighting, they're bleeding to death. I didn't know that their mucus was red at the time. And again in 2018, our second pair of guinea pigs, actually third pair of guinea pigs. Like I said, I don't remember the first one, but we got another pair of guinea pigs called Ted and Leo. We didn't get them from a pet shop or anything. It was this woman who bred loads of guinea pigs, and I remember going to a house in her garden had loads of goats in it as well, and there were these big breeding cages stacked high. And I remember getting, I don't remember who it was, but it was either me or Charlie that dropped one of the guinea pigs while we were holding them. They ran away and it was running around the garden. The one managed to catch it, and that was the one we brought home. And in 2019 we got Panda and Fudge, who I still have Fudge, but sadly Ted, Leo and Panda have passed away. 2020 I got my first ever rabbit called Chip, and I don't remember him living long. I know rabbits can live a long time, but Chip didn't. And he was really nice. I remember in lockdown a lot when I do online learning, just basically live in my room. Honey and Berry died around the same time, but Berry kind of held out a bit longer, and she died maybe a week or two before I went into hospital. And then Chip died literally the same week. When I came out of hospital, I got a group of 4 gerbils. I named them Liv, Luna, Peanut and Belle. They were my little squad. They were so adorable. Liv is awake, so I'm gonna go get her. My Livy baby. In 2022, Panda, there's a little story behind Panda and Fudge. Their cages are stacked. Boys at the bottom and girls at the top. I go to their cage and I'm like, oh my god, they've broken out of it. And I'm looking on the phone oh my god, where are they? Turns out when I go down to look at the boys, they were all snuggled up having a little rest after their very interesting night. I remember my dad saying if they have more than 2, then we're gonna have to get them adopted. Panda had 6 babies. Guess who used their year 6 persuasive writing skills to be able to keep them? Panda had Poppy, Daisy, Joe, Lizzie, Toby and Spud. And Fudge not long after gave birth, because obviously they got pregnant at the same time. So she had Milo and Bailey. Luckily only 2. Sadly in early 2022 Panda had died. Just of old age. She was very old by that time, and Fudge is now 5. And my most recent addition is Maggie and Flo, who we got in 2023. Recently bonded them with the big group of girls, and that seems to have boosted their confidence a bit. They're a bit like shy and keep to themselves. But I notice they don't really run away as often anymore, which is good because the other girl's confidence is now rubbed off on them. But yeah, those are all the small animals I've had over the few years. Obviously we've had like other additions like Sid the dog and Rosie and Jim. Here are pictures of them because I want them to be included as well because they are very cute. But yeah, that's it for today. This was very awkward filming this because, like I said, I haven't filmed in ages. What do I say? Goodbye.